the usual expectations from Mira Nair. It will be a truthful and hard-hitting and entertaining movie.
It's a story of a young man from Lahore who dreams of America.
I'm really excited to watch the film because I love Mira's work and I'm looking forward to Mira's film.
Such a beautiful film. बहुत ही खूबसूरत फिल्म बनाई है.
It's a story of a young man from Lahore who dreams of America and goes to America and achieves his dream and falls in love and then begins to look again at this America and returns to Pakistan. It is a story of a young man who finds out who he really is. And please come, it's my first thriller and it's starring Kate Hudson and Liev Schreiber, Kiefer Sutherland and Om Puri, Shabana Azmi and Misha Shafi, and it stars from both sides of the world, but a story of a young man who finds his way. You know, post 9/11, the what Bush said, you're either with us or against us. You know, the good guys or the bad guys. That kind of wall was made, where it was one side of the world and another, one way of life and another, and that's what creates a generation, a decade of war. And I've made Reluctant Fundamentalist to build a bridge, actually, because we have to know each other to understand that humanism or human beings is common, but we don't know each other, and we only get a monologue from one side, usually the Western side. So it's about time we speak, and we speak in a way that is going to be listened to rather than just to ourselves, you know. So I'm happy to have made the film. It's challenging, but it's also a journey that is fairly, I think, can transport the younger generation, especially because everyone is looking for a meaning. What will I do? Where will I belong? Where will I matter? Where will I be heard? And that's what the story of Chinguez in this film, The Reluctant Fundamentalist, is about. So please come. Well, it was made right here in Bombay, right here in Juhu. We edited the film, we finished the film, we mixed the film. My first film to finish here. So I'm very pleased that, it's high quality. And I was so blessed with the wonderful editor, Shimit Amin, the director, in fact, who edited the movie. And it's a brilliant tour de force of editing as well. And so I had a lot of creative input, right here. So that makes me feel good that I have a community in Bombay, and Delhi that can make films of the same high quality, It's great. Hollywood is not always fantastic, but if it's fantastic, that's enough. I don't need to be compared to a Hollywood film. But I'm glad, the music I'm obsessed with, and it's a lot of Pakistani modern sound. Farid Ayaz, Abu Muhammad, Atif Aslam, Peter Gabriel, and then Misha Shafi, and then a really cool American kind of heartbeat sound, because made by Michael Andrews, our composer, who's fairly brilliant. And so it's music crosses borders, and the story is about crossing borders. And so it's a really very strong character, the music in The Reluctant Fundamentalist. I mean, I think, a star is born really in Riz Ahmed's performance. Riz Ahmed's performance as Chinguez, the central character, is pretty charismatic and unbelievably admired, and he's a real discovery in a way. And then we have stars from both sides of the world, Kate Hudson and Kiefer Sutherland, Liev Schreiber, and then our own legendary Om Puri, Shabana Azmi, Misha Shafi making her debut. So it's a film that has actually never been seen before, where a brown man, a South Asian guy, is at the center of it, as we would say, the hero of it, but supported by serious actors from both sides of the world, because normally we are in the supporting roles, but this is questions you to look at the world a different way.
Actually, I have seen this film in a festival, and I think it's one of the best films I have seen in past 1 year. It's such a beautiful film. बहुत ही खूबसूरत फिल्म बनाई है, और एक जो point of view और एक NRI जो point of view है, जो कि अमेरिकन्स के लिए बहुत ज़्यादा इम्पोर्टेंट था, इस पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू से देखना, जिस तरीके से ईस्ट देखता है इस प्रॉब्लम को, तो आई थिंक बहुत ही खूबसूरत फिल्म मीरा ने बनाई है. इट्स अ थ्रिलर, बहुत ही ज़्यादा अच्छी परफॉर्मेंसेस हैं. जो लड़का है रिज, बहुत ज़्यादा अच्छी परफॉर्मेंस है उसकी। मैं मीरा के साथ ऑलरेडी कर रहा हूँ, हम लोग एक ब्रॉडवे म्यूजिकल मॉनसून वेडिंग का जो बन रहा है उसके ऊपर हम लोग काम कर रहे हैं। वी आर ऑलरेडी वर्किंग टुगेदर।
I'm really excited to watch the film because I love Mira's work and I'm looking forward to Mira's film. I haven't read the book unfortunately, so I have no preconceived notions at all.
She's one of the finest directors in the world. I mean, forget the fact that she's Indian. She's just spectacular. I'm a big fan of the book. I'm a big fan of Mira Nair, so I hope they come together well.
I think the only reaction I have to that is I hope the fact that I hope God gives courage to his family and to him to get through this really tough ordeal. It's tough on the entire film industry.
The usual expectations from Mira Nair. It will be a truthful and hard-hitting and entertaining movie.
Have you read the book?
I have. I can't quite imagine how it's been made into a film, but that's why I'm so curious about it. I like Salam Bombay, of course, and I like Monsoon Wedding very much. The last one, the namesake, I didn't care so much for, but she's very brave and she experiments with a lot of different styles of filmmaking, and she's not afraid of failing. I really admire that spirit about her, and I greatly enjoyed the experience of working with her in Monsoon Wedding. It's nothing new. If you've been traveling to the US to get singled out for attention by the authorities there, I don't know why they do it to people who carry accreditation though. It is kind of strange.